Welcome to Core Nutrition Planning. Core is a tool for professional as well as recreational athletes to create a nutrition plan for training or for an event. The plan is grounded in science but lets you customize according to your personal preferences. For example, if you prefer to use more natural foods, that's possible. If you prefer to have more gels and water, that is possible. Or if you would like solid foods versus liquids, that is possible too. Core will give you a recommendation what to do just before and during an event or training. The first step is to select your event. This can be a running event, a cycling event, or a triathlon. It can also be just running or cycling training. To demonstrate how Core works, I will select Chicago Marathon. There are 4 steps to create a plan. The first one is about me, which asks questions about you as an athlete. The second step is called My Event, with questions about the event or the training you're about to undertake. My Fuel is asking you about your personal preferences. And My Plan is finally, that is the nutrition plan created for you that you can personalize. And then after that, you can go to a dashboard to see a summary of it all. The first thing you need to do is add your weight, answer a few questions about carbohydrate intake, sensitivity to caffeine, and then you get to the most important question probably, and that is an estimation of your sweat rate. We recommend that you actually measure your sweat rate, and in one of the blogs you can find exactly how to do this, and then give us an accurate number. However, if you don't know how to do that or don't want to do that, you can give us an estimation. I sweat average, more than average, less than average. In this case, I will select average and go on to add event details. This takes me to the event page where I can change the name of my plan. I'll call it Chicago. And I'm running Chicago Marathon 2016. The goal is personal best, but I could also have chosen finishing the race. If I'm training, I can choose normal training, low carbohydrate training, and there are a number of other options. And the goal is a very important determinant of your nutrition plan. So I choose personal best. You can see that the weather here is important, and you can change your time to the predicted time here, and then from there go to select My Fuel. This takes you to a page with questions about your preferred fuel use. The slider here will give a preference for all water as your fluid or all sports drink or a combination of the two. I choose 50-50. We have a block here that gives you course nutrition. This is all the nutrition that you find on course at Chicago Marathon. This is a block that has all the fuels that you're going to use in your plan. It is populated initially with water, Gatorade, Power Bar, because those are products that will be available on course. You need to have water, a sports drink, and a carbohydrate source in this box in order for us to generate a plan. But you can then add in the premium version any product that you would like to use. So for example, if I would like to use banana, I just select it and it gets added to My Fuel. Once I'm happy with the products that I find in My Fuel, I then go to Update Nutrition Plan. Now this is where the plan is calculated. You now have a plan. It's created with water, sports drink and a gel, and the banana that I added. You can see on the right that we have 2 gauges, one for hydration, one for carbohydrate. Your goal is to make sure that those gauges are always in the green. If they're in yellow, it's probably okay, but you don't want them to be in orange, in red, and certainly not in purple. So you can now adjust this any way you like, keeping an eye on the dials on the right. For example, if I add a gel early on, then my carbohydrate dial goes up, and I may have to remove some of the other carbohydrate sources here to make sure that my dial is still in the green. And I can play around with this and get to my targets in many different ways. You can totally personalize this. You can also see that if you add products here on your timeline, that your nutrition plan summary, the numbers here in the bottom corner, that they will change. So for example, if I add a gel, you can see that those numbers change. Once you're happy with this plan, you can then go to the dashboard to review your plan and get an overview of your intake. You also get a fuel score, which gives you an indication of how good your plan is or how well it stacks up against recommendations. You could get a summary. It gives you information about what to bring, what you have to take on course, and a little checklist. This is what you are asked to take before, first hour of the run, second hour of the run, and the third hour of the run. And then there are a number of stats here that you get with every plan you put together. So that's it. Here's your winning nutrition plan based on evidence, 100% personalized to you, and now it's up to you to deliver the goods. So good luck.